Good morning, students. Today we will see about the pathology of blood. In that, first pathology of the blood, then functions, then composition, characteristic of the bloods, then red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. In last session, we seen about the pathology, functions, composition, and characteristic of the bloods, and also the detailed accounts on red blood cells. So, today we will see about white blood cells, that is WBC, also known as leukocytes. Leukocytes are the white blood corpuscles containing nucleus but do not contain hemoglobin. It does not contain hemoglobin, that's why these WBCs are colorless. Then what is mean by corpuscles? The corpuscles means any of the red or white cell found in the blood. Then WBCs are larger in size and present in very few amount in the blood. The normal range of these WBCs are 6,000 to 11,000 per cubic mm. Then next one is the functions of these WBCs. First one is phagocytosis. They are engulf foreign particles and bacteria generally digest them. In simply, can say that the phagocytosis means the cell eating. Second function of these WBCs is antibody formation. This antibody formation plays an important role in the defensive mechanism of the body by forming antibodies. Then third function is it helps in repairing inflammation by forming the fibroblast. What is mean by fibroblast? The fibroblast means protein. The fibrogen protein is involved in the formation of the blood clots in the body. Then next topic is types of WBCs. There are two types of WBCs. First one is the granular leukocytes or granulocytes. Then second one is the non-granular leukocytes, also called as agranulocytes or mononuclear leukocytes. Then we see first, that is granular leukocytes. The granular leukocytes are nothing but the cells with granular cytoplasm are called as granulocytes or granular leukocytes. They are formed in bone marrow. They constitute about 75% of all the white blood cells. Means in WBC there are two types. That is, first one is granular leukocytes and second one is the agranulocytes. In that the 75% present is granular leukocytes. Then remaining 25 agranulocytes or non-granular cytes. Then in granular leukocytes there are three types. First one is neutrophils, second one is eosinophils, and third one is basophils. First, neutrophil. Neutrophil is also known as polymorphonuclear because in neutrophils the nucleus contains many lobes, that is 2 to 7 lobes. That's why it's called as polymorphonuclear. It comprises near about 60 to 70% and their number varies from 3000 to 6000 per cubic mm of the blood. The nucleus of these neutrophils having many lobes, that is 2 to 7. This is the diagram of neutrophils. In this diagram, granules and cytoplasm is present, and the nucleus is multiparticle, that is it having more than 2 lobes or below 7 lobes. Then second type is eosinophil. Eosinophil, it contains the approximately 1 to 4%, and their number varies from 150 to 400 per cubic mm of the blood. These eosinophils are less motile than the neutrophils. The nucleus is commonly bilobed. Bi means 2, that is nucleus is bilobed, having 2 lobes. Then the granules are coarse and stained with eosine, and eosine is a acid dye. This is the figure of eosinophils. In this figure we can see the 2 lobe, that is bilobed nucleus. Then third type of these granular leukocytes is basophil. Basophil comprises not more than 0 to 1%, and their number varies from 0 to 100 per cubic mm of the blood. Then the nucleus is lobed. The cytoplasm contains granules of various sizes which take deep basic stain. In these basophils, the nucleus is lobed, means only one lobe. This is the diagram of basophils. Then second type is agranulocytes or non-granular leukocytes. This is second type of WBC. First type is granular leukocytes. In that neutrophil, eosinophil and basophils. Now this is second, that is agranulocytes. These agranulocytes are devoid of granules and comprises about 25% of the leukocytes. The granular leukocytes is 75% and non-granular is 25%. Then these non-granular leukocytes are of two types. First one is the lymphocytes and second one is the monocytes. The lymphocytes are present in about 23% and monocytes is about 2%. Now non-granular leukocytes is present about 25%. That 25% having again two types. First dividation in lymphocytes and second monocytes. Lymphocytes present in about 23% and lymphocytes is present in amount 2%. And these lymphocytes are divided into two further subtypes, small lymphocytes and large lymphocytes. So first one is small lymphocytes. The small lymphocytes are slightly larger than red blood cells. The diameter of these small lymphocytes is about 7.5 micron. The nucleus is larger and occupies major part of the cells. Their number diminishes with the age, means the age increases. The age of these cells increases, these cell will diminishes. Then second subtype is large lymphocytes. The diameter of these large lymphocytes is about 12 micron. The nucleus may be round, oval, or kidney shaped. The cytoplasm is more and forms a wider zone around the nucleus. They are considered as the young forms of small lymphocytes. Means these are the form of small lymphocytes. This is figure of the lymphocytes. See, first see the small lymphocytes. The nucleus is slightly larger than the large lymphocytes, and also the large lymphocytes contains the kidney or oval shaped nucleus. Then second type of this non-granular leukocyte is monocytes. These monocytes are also called as mononuclear transitional cell, mononuclear or transitional cells. The monocytes are about 16 to 18 micron in diameter. The nucleus of these monocytes is round or oval when the cells are young, but as they grow older, the nucleus becomes convoluted, kidney shaped, or horseshoe shaped. They are actively motile and phagocytic in action. Then we will see the abnormal variation in the WBC count. First one is the leukopenia. It is a condition in which there is a decrease in WBC count, that is below the 4000 per cubic mm of the blood. The normal range of these WBCs are 4000 to 6000, and in leukopenia the WBC count is decreases, that is below the 4000. Then this leukopenia commonly due to the fall in neutrophil cells. Leukemia. Second disease is the leukemia. The leukemia, it is a condition in which the number of WBCs are greatly increased. The WBCs which are immature appear in the circulating blood. It is a malignant disease. In this leukemia, the WBC count is increased, that is above the 11,000 per cubic mm of the blood. Then third one is the leukocytosis. In this, the rise in the WBC count above 11,000 per cubic mm of the blood is called as leukocytosis. Then fourth one is the agranulocytosis. It is a condition in which there is a great fall in the number of circulating granulocytes, which results usually from the effects of harmful drugs. Then last one is the eosinophilia. It is a condition or allergic condition like asthma in which the number of eosinophils are increased. Then in composition part of the blood, first we seen the RBCs, then WBCs, and now third one is the platelets. Platelets is also known as thrombocytosis. The platelets are non-nucleated, round or oval biconvex disc with varying size and covered by a single membrane. These platelets are having only single membrane and non-nucleated, means nucleus is absent in the platelets. The average size of these platelets is about 2.5 micron. They have their own origin in the bone marrow and derived from the megakaryocytes. Megakaryocytes means mega means large, kary means nucleus, and cytes means cell. Means megakaryocytes means having large nucleus. And origin of these platelets is bone marrow and is having their own origin site. They are approximately 3 lakh per mm of the blood. Then functions of these platelets are they initiate the blood clotting. Then they repair capillary endothelium. Third function is of these platelets is they involve in the hemostatic mechanism. Hemostasis means it is a process to prevent or stop the bleeding. Then abnormal condition of these platelets is purpura. Purpura, it is also known as thrombocytopenia. Platelets is known as thrombocytosis. So, in abnormal condition, the purpura disease is occur, and purpura is also known as thrombocytopenia. It is a condition in which the number of platelets are decreased. Hemorrhages occur beneath the cell and mucous membrane. It prolongs the bleeding time. So here we end of this pathology of the blood. Hope so you all understand this pathology of the blood. So next session we will see about the pathology of the urine, and simultaneously you have to solve the assignment of the same pathology of the blood and pathology of the urine. Thank you.